case here, and I was talking with my therapist, and they said to make a video to calm down, so I will.
Wreck-It Ralph, a film that came out in 2012, and sure is not the best Disney film, and yes, it's flawed, but it's a great film that it's a character study on Ralph and accepting who he is. And if you're a gamer in any sense, you will catch a lot of the references in this film that it was at least thought by a retro to modern gamer reminiscing on the arcades. The similarities to Toy Story are apparent. As a tie-in with its release, they put out a game that was developed by Activision and was published by Disney Interactive, who also made Toy Story on SNES, one of the worst tie-in games by far. Disney Universe, a forgotten game, and Disney Infinity, which got them shut down.
So now you know some background, and now I need to tell you why I don't just own this game, but also this game. It's because I love video games and I love Disney films, and I obsessed about this film when I was a kid, and it in turn brought me this game.
You start up the game and you get greeted by a pleasing menu that looks like what you expect. The story of this game is that it continues after the film, and you find an egg of a bug creature and it falls in a river of candy, and it makes more of them, and Ralph and Felix must kill them all and get to the point where something says something to tell you to stop. First level is a tutorial teaching you that you can switch between Ralph and Felix, and they both have different abilities and all that fluff. And right here at this moment, you realize the worst part of this game, the controls, which feel like you're on ice with a hot tray. Or in other terms, the actual, not figurative, worst, because this is a platformer. Have you ever played Mario and thought, you know, I would love if there was always melted butter on everything? Well, do I have the game for you? As this game requires good controls to work out anywhere near viable, in this game, it's the most difficult thing to do in the whole game. Anytime you jump, you compensate and fall to your death, or just get frustrated. Other than the jumping, everything works out awful.
Except one minuscule thing.
The graphics, what is that? A PS2 game wrapped in an EA Sports game? And that's giving it too much credit. It's an ugly DS game, and N64, a 3D 32X game, had a child! And that was this game! Seriously, you could have done anything! Anything other than this. You could have done a 2D pixel art style in the style of the menus! Which, giving credit where it's due, they're very lovely, but the graphics are hideous! But besides these small things, the game is very continual as you play through 3 levels, which gets boring after 2.5 seconds. The only thing besides slight image changing is the audio cues, which happen when you start up a new world, besides the tutorial.
Don't worry, there are so many problems with this game, but I'm gonna highlight some bigger ones to save time and my sanity.
The gameplay is simple. You either play as Ralph or Felix. Ralph is more like a heavy guy and can do damage, and Felix can double jump and fix things. That's it. The thing is, Ralph can jump almost as high as Felix, making the change almost completely pointless. Other than when it forces you to do that otherwise, you can jump and kill enemies really easy, like too easy. As you walk around, you can just mow down enemies by hitting the Z button, and the bosses are literally a joke, as you can easily just kill them by hitting the Z button again, so your actual worst enemy is the controls. The camera can be weird sometimes, but nothing too major, but the thing that makes me angry is the Easter eggs.